Here we have the old Balladonia telephone exchange. Just on the western end of the 90 mile straight out on the nullarbor. Some old rock fences. Shame all the windows have been vandalised over time. Rock and concrete walls rendered with cement and then some corrugated iron. Amazing old rock work. On the outside before going in. Gives you an idea how far up above the ground the floor's set. Helped with a lot of cooling back in the day. That room might have a cellar. Small room. See the mechanisms, the sliding cable operated windows still in place. Small room on the end. Old underground concrete water tank. Concrete rendered. Interesting that that room, the underground part, looks a bit different to the rest. Manhole. Also notice a lot of the rooms, none of them are interjoined, they're all individual rooms. The old Metta's stove, fridge as well, bit of roof collapse going on there in the kitchen. It's quite a big room, probably the operational room. I'll check all that though. No doubt be able to find that information online. There's also a good book written about the history of this place. Hole up in there that looks like it runs into a chimney. It's smoke damage. Hardwood floors are still really good. kitchen. Remains of the stove. Little inbuilt shelf set up there. If we go back this way, nothing on this side. On this side an indentation which shows how thick the wall is, and I'd say it's just been tinned over. It was actually a hole to join the rooms, pass stuff through. This side, our shower base sunken down. Very small doorway here. Here's into the room, the big open fireplace. The roof damage is really made this area deteriorate. Half the chimney knocked down, chunk of roof missing, and yeah, the weather just destroys places. The other side of the fireplace, so it's a double chimney, and this part of the building's just trashed. As is this end room. It's a very good comparison of what happens when weather gets into old buildings. Remains the toilet, the septic tank, old underground water tanks, quite deep. Look over the side here. Old van. I'm actually not sure what make van it is. It's a pretty cool looking body style. Like the way the guards are flared, come down to a kick out. You could save that. Yeah, it's got I'm guessing that hole here is for old trafficators. They'll flip out indicator. If anyone knows what make that is, let us know in a comment. Be interested to know. Some form of old ute. I do like the trim in the Trim seems to follow the shape of a roadster. And a big diff. Once again, if you know what breed that is, comment below. For a walk on the rocks. Another old diff over there. Got the enclosed tail shaft. Speedo drive off the front of the tail shaft. Leaf spring across the back, or I think what's the name? Transverse leaf spring. Interesting, you walk on the rocks here and you can feel, or you can hear hollow. That's hollow. You can see a seam running straight through. Fairly large rock fences everywhere. All these rock areas, I believe, were used for damming water. A number of, over the back there's still more fences just keep going on and on. Some of the old telegraph poles and wires over that way. Some more of this rock seam. Seems like that intercept and go all the way across. You can see them travel over the other side as well. Yes, that's where we are in relation to the building. Seam there looks very quartzy. Go this way for a look. See where the dirt's been moved in here to form a dam wall. Bank as much water up as possible. Handy thing out on the nullarbor. A lot of time and effort gone into building all these rock fences. See some old metal or something over here behind the trees. Have a look. There's a couple old 44s. Old box type thing. Definitely a very interesting landscape. Got a vehicle wreck over here. Front yard. That's a very early looking style guard, that. Front of the chassis rail. Probably wrong, but I'd go close to saying that's T model guards. Not sure someone will correct me. A couple more car looking bits. Old engines. Late model, that one is overhead valve gear. At the back there we've got a side valve 6-cylinder. Big looking sump. And a funny looking sump. She's the wing sump, she's your early high energy sump. Sun visor, fairly narrow looking sun visor or something. Truck cabin over this way. Seat place. Truck cabin buried under the bush. Sure what model that is. Hopefully someone will look at that and be able to tell us. I'd love to find their old rubbish tip. Rubbish tips are normally within a couple of miles of the houses. They didn't like carting rubbish too far. Old truck over here. Old mega pack leaf springs. What do we got? Twenty-four pack leaf spring. She's been seriously flattened. A bit of a low rider chop top Massively wide guards. Oh, very wide front guards. No idea what it is, someone will be able to tell us. Broken taillight glass. Red actual glass. Raised in the centre, the star shape. Fairly thick. That's where we are in relation to the Telegraph station. At the front, troopy parked up there. We are literally 200 metres off the nullarbor. Off the Eyre Highway, not technically not the actual nullarbor, but near the 90-mile straight on the western side. You can see the roof, most of the building from the highway. Yet most people just drive past and say there's nothing to look at out here. I say take the time, have a look around, learn a bit of Australian history. Every communication from the east to the west passed through this building when it was in its prime. When you think about that, it's a rather historic place. Hope you enjoyed the video and learnt a little bit. If one person does, that's my job done. Thanks for watching. It's part of the old leg, the old telegraph line, and in the distance you'll see a straight line of telegraph poles which used to run along the side of the original Eyre Highway, the original nullarbor. This part of track here, it's part of the old original road. Back when the Eyre Highway was just a dirt track. You'll see over here where the line continues. Used to run down the side of the road. I'll try and dig up some old photos off the internet, go and show it. And beside the road, the old mailbox. Very early style drum, 60-litre drum. Shell riding, the old ream lid, so they're ream built drums. Stay at the front, and then the road wanders off following the line.